Man, I've been waiting for this for so long. It's the start of another NBA regular season. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And taking a look here at the Lakers, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Shaq, it's still early in the season. We see some players who come out of the gates really strong, others who tend to take it up a notch as the season wears on. What was your approach?
Well, early playing for 20 years, it was a little bit of both. A lot of seasons we came hot out of the gates. None of those years did we win the championships. When we played our way into a rhythm, that was when we had a lot of championship success.
Was it amusing at all to you sometimes to hear people on TV say, oh, wow, it's a slow start for Shaquille O'Neal, or what's up with Shaquille O'Neal, and you knew all along what you had in the tank?
Well, it was amusing to hear you say it, Ernie. I thought we were friends. But thank you for the motivation. I appreciate it.
Well, it was amusing to say it, too. I just didn't know you were listening. That's good to know. Now, let's get down to Kevin Harlan.
And now introducing your Phoenix Suns. At the small forward position, at 6'6" number 17, PJ Tucker. The big man, 7 feet 1 inch, number 21, Alex Len. Forward from Kansas, number 11, Marquise Morris. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 3, Brandon Knight. Guard from Kentucky, number 2, Eric Bledsoe. The head coach of your home team is Jeff Hornacek.
Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This Arizona crowd ready to roar in this Western Conference matchup for the Phoenix Suns. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And a year ago, they avoided any mistakes winning the season series against this club.
Now here's Bledsoe, and the shot is good. Bledsoe's got the opening field goal of the game for the Suns.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop. The Lakers had problems all over the place last season, but one reason they struggled on the road was due to the fact that they just always seemed to run out of gas during games. They had to expend so much energy that they often couldn't finish games well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Big Dog is out there with Silk. Then there's Beasley. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Black in at the 5 down low. The shot's good from Hayes.
As you said, the Lakers would get in trouble in a lot of road games because they would have trouble finishing teams off as the game wore down.
They set the pick. Knight passes to Bledsoe. Bledsoe right side. 6 to shoot. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Bledsoe's got his second bucket. You know, Clark, when you can't finish teams on the road, it's hard to get wins. You can never leave a home team in a game.
You know, I'm not sure what it was with the Lakers last year, but as you guys said, a lot of games were lost by them after the half on the road. And some of that, I think, is just, again, not having quite enough talent to be able to sustain good play over a long period of time, especially on the road.
The Suns making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. There's Big Dog. He's guarded by Knight. Stolen by Len. Knight dishes to Green. Back to Knight. 11 feet away. Blocked. Here's Big Dog. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Puts up the baby hook. And the call will be against Alex Len. And so just over a minute and a half played. Another shot. Kicks it out to Beasley. Pass to Hayes for the three. And he gets it to go. Hayes has got 6.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Out to the right wing. Morris kicks to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. Here's Knight. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. Tucker, the 19-footer, is on the money.
Well, the bounce pass was the key to the play.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Knight. And it's blocked. Len sets a screen for Knight. The dish to Morris. Knocks down the 10-footer. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
Coach Hornacek, a self-professed math guy. He was an accounting major at Iowa State, so he likes the numbers. He uses the analytics. And somebody who really encourages his team to jack up as many three-pointers as possible.
They get it again. Here's Black. Good.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's Len, and it's blocked. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. A three-pointer off the mark. And Coach Hornacek, Clark, does see the game from an analytical angle. He pushed the pace because he said you shoot a much higher percentage in the first 8 seconds.
I agree with that, and I would like to see more teams do that and employ that. It's much more enjoyable to watch. The guys enjoy playing that way, and the increased pace for the Suns, they actually average 5 more points a game over the prior season as a result of trying to get good shots earlier in the shot clock.
Yeah, he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over him.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger, any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. 7th in scoring, 7th in steals, and they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
But I think the key stat for that club last year was points per game. They were in the top 10. That was really what they tried to do. That was how they tried to establish themselves each and every game. Get out, run, get good shots, and try to outscore the opponent.
Now here's Len. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Alex Len, the number 5 overall pick last season by the Suns. He had to undergo ankle surgery just prior to the season. Played limited minutes, but they're hoping he can make that leap here in year 2. Very skilled big man.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Clark, you had an opportunity to watch Alex Len play with Maryland. What do you think about his game?
Well, I like his potential, Kevin. He's a big guy. He's pretty strong, and he's got good athleticism and mobility. I just hope he can keep his ankles healthy, because if he can, this kid has a chance to be really good. You know, it always takes big guys, usually anywhere from 4 to 6 years to develop as NBA players. So if healthy, this guy will be one of the better centers in the league, I think.
And Phoenix has possession following the bucket by the Lakers. The jump hook, and that is good.
What a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Over to the left wing. Here's Hayes. And again, it's the Lakers.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Knight passes to Morris. Green left side. Good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Knight. Kicks it out to Beasley. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Knight. Suns trailing. Pass to Morris. Feeds it to Tucker. He dishes it to Knight. Plenty of space. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Lakers shooting around 46% at this point. Kicks it out to Beasley. Here's Hayes. Offline with his 3.
And again, if the shot selection there, defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Now here's Len. Here's Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, had to figure out his niche and understand, how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him.
Now here's Allen. Clarkson kicks to Randall. Got a piece of it and stolen by Wright. 59 seconds left in the first. Now here's Thornton, guarded closer. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And you talk about Green's dunk contest win. It's 6'8" with a 39-inch vertical. I think that 39 might be low. I've seen Gerald put his head in the rim and look down. And I mean, in games, I can't even do it justice trying to describe it. Just go online and look up some of Gerald Green's dunks. You'll be amazed.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Allen drives in. Passes it to Clarkson. He feeds it to Young. Looking to end the drought. Another miss by Young. Thornton dishes to Warren. And Thornton kicks to Morris. Lobs it up. Rejected by Young. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix ahead, up by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on Eric Bledsoe and the Phoenix Suns. Make sure to catch it.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
The Lakers trail. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Nick Young is out there with Randall. Then there's Allen. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. Thornton with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Warren. And off the glass. That one's good. Warren's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Suns. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Houston.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Well, the Phoenix Suns, really one of the surprise teams last season. Expected to vie for the worst record in the league. They were a playoff contender in the brutal Western Conference, no less.
Yeah, quite remarkable the job Jeff Hornacek did, and you have to give a lot of credit to not only Hornacek, but also to some player acquisitions they made to move that team right on the verge of being a playoff team in the West.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, as you know, Andrew Wiggins was taken as the first overall pick of a talented 2014 class, but should have no problem with the pressure. He's been hyped as the next big thing for quite some time. He said, I think playing at Kansas really prepares you for this. You're basically treated like a rock star wherever you go. I think that really translates to the NBA. Gentlemen?
Unlimited potential, Doris. Thank you very much. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Marcus Morris. P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren. And Knight subbed in for Marcus Thornton. The Lakers also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Silk comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Napier in for Clarkson.
And for Coach Hornacek of the Suns, he oversaw drastic improvement at both ends of the floor from a team that had been the second worst offense in the league and the 8th worst defense 2 seasons ago. They were around the top 10 in both categories last year.
And he makes the first.
And for the Suns last season, they exceeded their Vegas over-under for wins with 50 games to go. Wow. A lot of people figured they'd tank for a pick. Instead, I think they shocked the league.
And the Lakers making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And Johnson drops them both.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself. And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wiggins has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing, quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball handling has been a bit mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively.
Here's Napier after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Randall, offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in 3-point field goal percentage, 4th in assists. And they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the 3-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You know, attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that 3-point shot.
Suns trail by 5. Bledsoe passes to Len. Morris dishes to Knight. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Brandon Knight primarily was effective as a spot-up three-point shooter in his first couple of seasons in the league, but he's getting better at attacking the rim and drawing fouls. He's steadily increasing his attempts at the line.
Black's checked in for the Lakers. And Steve, Brandon Knight working on change of speed going into last season. That helped him get inside and draw those fouls.
And you can see he spent time in the weight room, Kevin. He has that frame to carry extra muscle, and it's enabling him now to power through contact and get to the rim. He's getting a lot better.
Here's Black. Now, here is Knight. Dishes to Bledsoe. Kicks to Morris. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tucker, the pass to Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, you learn a lot about a player from the way he responds to adversity. And Eric Bledsoe, a player with tremendous potential, had to back up John Wall at Kentucky. Then he had to back up Chris Paul with the Clippers. But, you know, rather than get frustrated, he really made the most of those learning experiences, and now it's paying off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Beasley comes in for Johnson, and it's Big Dog in for Napier. And there's the pass to Tucker. Morris kicks it to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. That puts them in the lead. Land's got 5 points so far.
When you talk about Bledsoe, he said in college and with the Clippers he enjoyed both of those situations. The challenge of the daily battles in practice against star talent. He showed a lot of resilience and determination to find his niche.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, yeah, 8 lead changes already. I mean, that's a big number this early in the game. So we're in for a treat tonight. This is a competitive matchup.
And Bledsoe, guys, getting his chance last season with the Phoenix Suns to show what he could do in a starting role, and it paid off. His terrific play, Steve, was a huge factor in their surprising season.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. Unfortunately, he did lose some time to a knee injury, but knowing him, he'll battle back and once again overcome the obstacles.
And the Suns call time.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Puts it up from 12. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. Here's Bledsoe. Lays it up and banks it in. Bledsoe's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Suns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 5. LA's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games.
Booth. And the three ball is good. 6 points for him. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, two good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
Here's Tucker after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 6 points. The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's 8 points for Big Dog.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Knight with it. He kicks it to Morris. From 8. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Booth. The feed to Wiggins. Here's Black. Banked in off the glass. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Knight. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Shot to stop the run, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off, but anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And that concludes the first half. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Brandon Knight. And Brandon, how do you break down this game so far and what you guys need to do in the second half?
We're moving the ball really well right now and, really finding the open man. So, I got to congratulate my team in the first half just on, moving the ball and really playing unselfish. And but the main thing is getting stops, and it's going to come down to getting stops to win this game.
All good things to sustain for the second half, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
And what a tremendous game for Hayes. 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Los Angeles leading by 6. They've got P.J. Tucker. Brandon Knight is out there with Bledsoe. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Len in at the 5. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Well, Phoenix shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. As tonight, it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. In third, the Lakers.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Now here's Len.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Len's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Bledsoe. Good on the shot.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
Well, it wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club.
And the push for new talent in Phoenix really seen from top to bottom. New GM, first-time head coach, and Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, and they did an outstanding job. They're pushing to create a very positive culture. They're really giving everybody an opportunity to show what they can do. Thus far, the results very impressive.
Brandon Knight spent 1 season at Kentucky, now in his 4th season in the NBA. Still young and a hard worker. Fearless on the court. I think a lot of upside still there for him.
Here's Hayes. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Suns trail by 10. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for 1 more.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
You talk about Brandon Knight's scrappiness. He ended up on some posters trying to make the right defensive play.
Yeah, I think you and everybody else remembers that DeAndre Jordan dunk, but you got to give him credit. He was trying to make a defensive play and ended up getting posterized, but I like his effort at that end of the floor. No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Big Dog. 15 points and 2 steals. Whether it's making the tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
Well, he's had a great feel for the game today, for his teammates, for the situation, for his opponents. I mean, he knows what's going on out there.
There's the dish to Hayes. Off target with his 3.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Here's the screen. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Beasley with the rebound.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Big Dog. Passes it to Black. Here's Big Dog. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
And the Suns here with a different look. Brandon Wright's checked in for Len. Marcus Morris comes in for Morris. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Thornton in for Knight. Now, here's Thornton. Warren kicks to Thornton. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded closely. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Wow, just a total loss of concentration right there.
Well, those kinds of mistakes, and this game is in danger of getting away from them.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Thornton. And Hayes kicks to Young. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 13. Bledsoe outside. In the corner, it's Morris. Tipped away. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Clarkson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Takes a 3. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Los Angeles. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Thornton dishes to Bledsoe. To stop the drought, McGee with the block. But they'll get another chance. Here's Warren. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Here's Clarkson. Feeds to Young for the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Morris has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Thornton.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Now Hayes. He's got 19. From 8, the shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And Thornton kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Thornton. Pass to Morris. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 5. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Bledsoe's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Well, the Suns were very tough here at home in the desert, and it was in large part in how they were able to shoot the ball on this floor.
Now, here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Bledsoe, here we go. Good.
The Suns were a surprise team all season long and really were a playoff team, just in the tough West couldn't get there. But despite that, had a very strong home record at 26-15.
From the corner, and the jumper is on the mark. 21 points for Silk.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Phoenix calls timeout. And guys, you know, the Suns had the best home record of any team not in the playoffs. It shows you how close they were.
Well, yeah, and if you watched them here last season, you could see how dangerous this club was at shooting in this building. They played a fearless style in front of this crowd.
And the Suns making a change here. Green's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Wesley Johnson's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Allen in for Silk. Kicks it to right. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists now tonight. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Clarkson. Johnson, the pass to Clarkson. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Now, here's Green. He's got 5. And Young comes over to help. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Here's Green. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Green's got 7.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Allen for 3. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists. Great box out there, getting between his man and the basket.
Johnson with a screen on Thornton. Young in the corner. Fires for 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Bledsoe dishes to Green. Green missing again. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Johnson. Clarkson kicks to Allen. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. And here is Thornton. Here's Morris. The shot from the low post is good. It could go. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers take on the Los Angeles Lakers this Friday. Don't miss it.
And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Suns trail by 18. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Big Dog. Wiggins is out there with Beasley. Then it's Allen, and it's Black in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Morris. Ball's knocked loose. Beasley with the steal. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all five guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And Wiggins throws it down hard. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Lakers.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Allen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it. Well, Ray Allen, 39 years of age this season, but he has not lost that impeccable shooting touch. I tell you, he keeps himself in amazing condition, and that's why he's still going strong.
Now, here is Knight. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Here's Big Dog. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Well, they call Ray Allen Everyday Ray for his tremendous commitment. Clark, he comes to the arena 4 hours before tip-off to perform his pregame shooting rituals.
Amazingly focused on his craft and has been for a long time. He leaves no stone unturned. Every detail is discovered and dealt with. Uses the paleo diet. No carbs, no sugar to keep himself as light on his feet as possible.
Tucker. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Allen's shot is off. Beasley outside. Here's Booth. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Green, the pass to Len. Back to Green. Uses both hands to slam it down.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure, you're right.
Such an imposing finisher around the rim. Intimidating to the defense, really.
And again, the Lakers no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Knight. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. That's good.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's Big Dog. He feeds it to Beasley. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And another 3-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
It's tipped. Green. And he gets it to go.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Allen for the 3. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's rejected. And they'll keep possession. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely, here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Here's Big Dog. And that one's good.
You know, with the score as lopsided as it is, he can smell blood in the water. And he's going in for the kill right now.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Suns. And the Lakers also making a change. Silks checked in for Allen. Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, injuries as well. And just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
Now here's Bledsoe. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Here's Booth. Nails it from the high post. Big Dog's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He had no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Here's Bledsoe. Here's Len. And he goes in for the dunk. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Look at that effort and energy as he creates the second chance and then converts.
He doesn't just convert, Clark. He converts with maximum force.
He could give lessons on the art of offensive rebounding.
Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and, of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Lets the 3 fly, and good on the basket. Book it.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. To the left wing. From deep. They get it back. Kicks it out to Beasley. Now the pass to Big Dog. And it takes a hard bounce.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Knight on the wing. Dishes it to Morris. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 4th assist in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Lakers.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Suns.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Big Dog. You have to look at his steals and when he would come up with them as major factors in this result.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. the feed tonight. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. The Lakers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Booth. Again, the Lakers.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And the Suns here with a different look. Brandon Wright's checked in for Len. Morris comes in for Morris. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Thornton in for Brandon Knight. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Here's Napier. And that one drops.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Big Dog.